99.9 Lite FM, Shania Twain music, and ahead of that, Michael Jackson. Well, good morning to you. I'm Kim Faris. It's a Special Wish Wednesday. We do this the first Wednesday of every month. A Special Wish Foundation, which has a big event coming up this Saturday, Trans-Siberian Orchestra, and we have been selling these tickets, and of course, a portion of the proceeds goes to a Special Wish Foundation. Ilene is here this morning from a Special Wish. Good morning to you, Ilene.
Good morning.
And you have brought along a special friend who's been sharing his story with me. And as he said, we kind of grew up listening to, he grew up listening to me on the radio, which makes me feel very good.
That's
Carmine,
right.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Now, you are a Special Wish recipient.
Yes.
What year did you get your Special Wish granted?
It was 1987, maybe early 1988.
And at that time, you were how old?
I was 11.
11 years old. And you are how old now?
33.
Wow. All right. Tell us your story.
So my mom and my aunt, I got hit in the head with a board as a child. Had headaches. Went to the doctor, and they found out that that had nothing to do with my headaches, and that they found that I had a brain tumor. And thank God, on call that day was Dr. Bernstein. And so I went through, at 11 years old, 4 brain surgeries. It was in the center of my brain. And, just a tremendous time as a child. Spinal meningitis, brain tumors, in and out of the hospital the whole year. And my mom and my aunt, who were, obviously I'm very close to both of, had both called a Special Wish about me. Mm-hmm. And my mom, I remember one day in the morning, she pulled me in her bedroom and said, "Hey, if you wanted anything, like a wish, what would you do?" And I had no idea. And I said, I wanted a chimpanzee. And so she said, "Well, how about if you could meet someone?" So I said, well, Clint Eastwood was my favorite actor at the time, Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester Stallone. And she said, okay. Then she had told me that I'd received this wish. And what had happened is neither one of those guys was available.
Okay.
So Special Wish said, we're still going to send you on a dream vacation. And so they did. And we were at the Beverly Hilton in the presidential suite, which was, for a kid from Kettering, was
so
amazing.
You're out in Hollywood, out in California. And were you with your mom, Linda?
My mom, my stepdad, and my sister.
Okay.
So we were all on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
And one morning we go down to eat breakfast, and I look and I yell at my mom, Arnold Schwarzenegger is sitting down there eating breakfast with a bunch of people.
Oh, my gosh.
So I run up to him. His security gently moved me away.
Because you were an 11-year-old boy.
I was an 11-year-old boy.
boy.
And so when he went outside to get in his red Porsche, I ran back up to him. I told him the story. And he said, my mom had come out, and he said, I'll tell you what, why don't you come over to my gym tomorrow in Venice Beach, and I'll spend some time. We'll take some pictures. And he had no idea that we even called. Someone had just said, he couldn't do it. He was busy.
Well, so he hadn't actually denied you. It was his people.
Sure.
Interesting.
Sure. And so what Special Wish did for our family that was so important for me at the time, today, 33 years old, you have all the pressures of life. Mm-hmm. You have money, you may have marriage problems, you may have job problems, and all of us say, if I could just get away for a week. For me, my away is a beach. So today, if I get away, I want to go to a beach somewhere warm. But what people don't realize is when a kid is going through facing death every day and wondering, crying themselves to sleep, and, a company like Special Wish sends you away from reality for 1 week. Mm-hmm. It gives you hope again.
Yeah.
And it resets you. And you're not just giving money so someone can go on vacation. You're giving money so that a child can have hope again. And for 1 week, leave the hospital room and leave the IVs and forget about all that. And some of the children, I've gone back to many reunions. Some of the children die. And that may be the last memory that their families got with the child. And for me, I'm very blessed that I'm healthy and that trip is a memory. I brought in pictures and showed Ilene and Sarah the pictures of meeting Arnold Schwarzenegger, and we met Jamie Farr, and we met other stars while we were out there. But that's what Special Wish did for me and my family. You know, parents, if you could only imagine what my parents were going through.
Yeah.
And to get away for a week and not have to worry about the finances, because as you're going through it, there's bills.
Exactly.
There's lots of bills.
Carmine, I don't think you could have said it any better. Thank you for sharing your story. I really appreciate that. And Ilene, after hearing what Carmine had to say, here we are. We all have tears in our eyes, including Carmine telling his story. But how can people help out a Special Wish Foundation?
Oh, well, I certainly couldn't say it any better than what Carmine did. We certainly make a difference in the lives of these special children and their families. And the Dayton community can help us make these dreams come true by logging onto our website, aspecialwish.org, or calling our office at 223-WISH.
Okay, so go to aspecialwish.org. You can purchase tickets to Trans-Siberian Orchestra this Saturday. Tickets are still on sale, and a portion of the proceeds will go to a Special Wish Foundation. And Carmine, I can't tell you how much I truly appreciate you coming in today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And tell your mom and your sister that I said hi, will ya?
I will, absolutely.
It's 8:49.